quick PSA about being in charge of your immigration case. You have to be in charge of your immigration case. You have to speak to your lawyer and you have to understand what's happening in your case. This is important. I know immigration law is complicated. I know once you get a lawyer, it seems like that's it. I don't have to worry about anything. But the only way that you can keep on top of things, the only way that you can be aware of what's happening is if you stay on top of your case. Ask questions. If something was denied in your case, try to understand why it was denied. Get explanations. Yes, immigration law is complicated, but it's not so complicated that it's impossible for us as lawyers to be able to explain it to you, the client, in a way that you can understand. It's very important. Otherwise, you're not going to know what's going on. I spoke with someone yesterday who, had a lawyer that they paid money to. And I was like, can you show me your work authorization? And the person was like, oh, my work authorization was denied. And I said, okay, well, why was it denied? And the person said, I don't know. Why don't you know why your work authorization was denied? You have to know that. First of all, it's important. If your work authorization is denied, there's a big likelihood that something's wrong with your case. So understand what's going on. Understand why things are being denied. Get a copy of your file. And we've talked about this. I talk about it all the time. Get copies of everything that's been sent out for you. Get copies of everything that immigration sends on your case. You are entitled to all of this. You are entitled to understand what is happening in your case. So stay on top of it. You are paying lawyers a lot of money, and some of that money is for them to be able to explain to you what they're doing on your behalf. Very, very important.